Hey guys, so I just got done watching Hocus Pocus 2. The story for this is that a girl turns 16 and becomes a rite of passage for a witch's age, and somehow resurrects the Sanderson sisters, and it's up to them to bring them back to their grave. So, I'll admit that myself, my family, and my girlfriend, we're all part of the problem that caused this movie to get greenlit in the first place, and why Hocus Pocus has the merchandise that it does. We're part of the problem. I'm not gonna lie about that. I grew up on Hocus Pocus, loved it, always have. It's cheesy, schlocky Disney fun, so you know what? I was fine with it. I was always intrigued when I heard that the sequel actually was coming out relatively recently. So yeah, I was intrigued by it. I'm like, it's Disney, especially in 2020. I know exactly how it's gonna be. So, did I have high expectations for this? No, absolutely not. But was I satisfied? Let me see if I can get some light because I'm going a little dark here. Okay, there we go. So did it exceed my expectations? Yeah, actually it kind of did. Albeit, the movie really only works whenever you get the Sanderson sisters on screen. When it's anyone who's not the Sanderson sisters, yeah, the movie falls pretty flat on its face. The main protagonists, they don't really work that well. Also, Sanderson sisters came in very quick this time. Instead, there was quite a bit of a lead up that led to when the Sanderson sisters were resurrected in the first one. This one, they pretty much wasted no time. They pretty much got right at it. As the humor goes, more often than not, the jokes didn't land for me, but there were a few that actually worked out pretty well. Tony Hale is in this movie. He got a pretty good chuckle out of me. That was a good laugh. And then before I forget this, and I completely forgot to touch on this earlier, Bette Midler. I don't really know what her real name is, but Mary Sanderson, who I'm going to call her either Mary or Peggy Hill, just because I know she does the voice of Peggy Hill. And Sarah Jessica Parker. While the first two definitely look fine, given how much they've aged since 93, I think was when the original came out. Sarah Jessica Parker, yikes. She definitely looked the worst. She definitely looked the most aged, and the makeup that was on her did not really help that in the slightest at all. Just calling it like I see it. What else can I really say? The movie definitely suffers a lot from sequelitis, where they'll recreate some of the same stuff where we're in the school hallway, they were doing that that grunting walk. If you've watched the first one, yeah, that's in there. There's also some other tidbits. I don't really want to spoil for you guys if and when you guys ultimately decide to check this out. Let's see. There was a very weird Walgreens product placement. Why that was so... I don't know why Walgreens decided to lock in that deal, but whatever. It's there. The ending also was cheesy in a bad way. I'd say it's cheesy in a current age Disney sitcom kind of way. And that's honestly the best way I can talk about the protagonists of the film, which, going back to that for just a second, yeah, when they were on screen, it was definitely current age Disney sitcom stuff. But honestly, just to kind of close this up, because I really don't have much else to say on this. The movie wasn't terrible. I was expecting a lot worse, but it wasn't terrible. So, again, this is probably the most family-friendly movie that I will be reviewing on this channel. But yeah, honestly, this is like a family-friendly review. And honestly, I think I'm going to put this at a B-. It really wasn't that bad. Honestly, and this is coming from someone who had like low expectations, even though I grew up with it, and I was expecting it to be bad. I was expecting all the cheesy schlock. That's what I'm here for. That's what I really liked. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible either. So, I would say check this out, but I don't think this is going to be a staple, much like how the original Hocus Pocus is. I don't think it's going to be like that. But it's something nice to throw on if you're curious, or your kids. If you're a parent and you're watching this with your kids, they might like it. I can see them liking that. I don't think it's going to be their Halloween tradition to go see this one over the as well as the original. I think they're just going to stick with the 1993 version, but honestly, it's not bad. And I would say check it out if you are curious. And so with that, that's going to do it for me. So thank you for checking out this video, watching the review. What did you think about it? Comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Make sure to like this video and share amongst friends. Also, if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be fantastic. As I have reviews, I will be having reviews for Terrifier 2 and the new Hellraiser, Halloween Ends, and maybe like another couple of Halloween movies here and there before Halloween Wraps gets here. But yeah, other than those, you can also follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok as well. And so with that, I will see you guys next time. Later, Gators.